Hey, welcome back to the channel, friends. Now, I want you to really think about this for a second. Have you ever caught your reflection unexpectedly? Maybe in a store window or flipping through some old photos and thought, whoa, when did I start looking older? You're not alone. We've all had that moment, and honestly, it sneaks up on you. One day you're feeling fabulous, and the next, you're wondering if the world's moving too fast or if you're just starting to look, well, more mature than you feel inside. The truth is, it's often not about age at all. It's about these sneaky little habits, these everyday choices that can silently add years to your appearance without you even noticing. And here's the kicker. Most of them are completely fixable. Psychology even backs this up. The way you carry yourself, dress, speak, and care for your mind and body can literally reshape how old others perceive you to be. Fascinating, right? So today, we're diving deep. I'm talking about the 7 common mistakes that instantly make women look way older. And no, this isn't some judgmental rant about wrinkles or grey hairs. Aging is natural and honestly beautiful. But some of the ways we age are more about habit and mindset than time. So buckle up, grab your coffee, and let's talk about it. Now, the first thing people don't often realize is that the way we present ourselves often says more than the number on our birth certificate. You could be in your early 30s, but if you're slipping into certain patterns, people might peg you as 10 years older. Easily. I mean, who wouldn't want to look as vibrant and youthful as they feel, right? So let's start with something that sounds simple but holds a ton of weight. Posture. You ever notice how kids naturally stand up straight, shoulders back, chest open, head high? But as we grow older, life, stress, and endless hours of scrolling on phones slowly curve us forward. Slouched shoulders, a forward-tilted neck. It's like gravity teams up with bad habits to age us prematurely. And people subconsciously associate slouching with frailty and aging, even if you're only in your 20s. Standing tall isn't just about looking confident. It literally shaves years off your appearance. But posture isn't the only silent age accelerator. Let's talk about style. Now, before you get defensive, I'm not talking about trendy fashion. I'm talking about how you use clothing to tell the world who you are. Psychology shows that the way we dress directly influences not only how others see us, but how we feel about ourselves. A wardrobe that's stuck in the past or overly conservative might signal older without you meaning to. On the flip side, trying too hard to look youthful, chasing every trend, can backfire too. The real secret is striking the balance between timeless and modern while staying true to your personality. When you wear something that flatters your shape, suits your energy, and fits well, not too loose, not too tight, you instantly project youth and confidence. And you know what's even wilder? Your face tells stories that your heart doesn't always sign off on. But here's something I bet you didn't realize. The biggest giveaways aren't wrinkles, it's how we handle self-care. Skipping sunscreen, not hydrating, falling asleep with makeup still on. They're all little choices that add up to dull, tired skin. And tired skin, that's like holding up a neon sign that says, "I'm older than I look." The most youthful people I've ever met didn't necessarily have smooth, line-free faces, but they glowed because their skin was cared for. Now, don't get me started on mindset. This might be the most important part of all. Have you ever met someone who radiates this electric kind of energy, and when you find out their age, you're floored because you thought they were much younger? That's no accident. People who stay curious, who learn, who engage with the world, who laugh easily, they naturally seem younger. Our brains actually produce more dopamine when we're excited about life. And dopamine is deeply connected to how youthful we feel and act. And science backs this up. People who keep learning and challenging themselves hold on to their mental agility longer, which shows not just in conversations but even in facial expressions. Another thing we often don't talk about enough is the way stress sneaks into the picture. Chronic stress does more than just wear you down mentally. It physically changes you. Stress raises cortisol, and high cortisol over time damages skin, steals your sleep, and weakens your immune system, all of which age you from the inside out. So if you want to look younger, the real trick isn't just an expensive cream or a new outfit, it's finding small daily ways to manage stress. Whether it's yoga, walking in nature, a deep conversation with someone who gets you, anything that lets your mind and body breathe. And here's something fun that people usually overlook: your voice. Yep, your voice. Over time, if you don't keep using it with strength and clarity, it can become quieter, more hesitant, even shaky. And you know what people associate with that? Age. But speaking clearly, confidently, and from the chest, not from the throat, can make you sound younger and more self-assured instantly. It's like a little psychological magic trick, and once you tune into it, you'll hear the difference in people all around you. Another hidden factor is movement. I'm not talking about hitting the gym 5 days a week, although hey, if that's your vibe, more power to you. I'm talking about everyday movement. Staying physically active isn't about trying to look fit for the sake of vanity. It's about keeping your body fluid and flexible. People who move more tend to walk lighter, stand taller, and have more relaxed body language, all of which makes them seem years younger. And movement isn't just about the body either. It actually refreshes your mind. Studies show that regular physical activity boosts brain health, which affects the way you think, problem solve, and even your memory. All things that people subconsciously associate with youthfulness. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine two women, both the same age. One spends her day sitting indoors, stressed, stuck in old routines, not really paying attention to her style or her self-care. The other stays curious about life, moves often, dresses in a way that reflects her current self, laughs easily, and speaks with energy. Who do you think looks and feels younger? I bet you already know the answer. And the beauty is, the second woman isn't using expensive products or chasing the fountain of youth. She's making conscious choices that anyone can make, starting right now. And this is the real takeaway. Looking youthful isn't about chasing perfection. It's about alignment. When the way you carry yourself matches the way you feel inside, the world sees that. Whether you're 25, 35, 45, or 75, you can glow from the inside out when you break free from these age-accelerating habits and step into your most authentic self. So the next time you catch your reflection, and you don't quite recognize the person staring back, don't panic. Ask yourself, am I standing tall? Am I moving with ease? Am I dressing for myself today, or for the version of me that lived 5 years ago? Am I managing my stress and protecting my skin? Am I living with curiosity and intention? Because the answers to those questions hold the real keys to looking and feeling younger. Not some magic number on your birthday cake. You know, one of the most incredible things about human psychology is that the brain believes what you show it. You present yourself as vibrant, open, and engaged with life. Your brain backs you up. You present yourself as worn down and disconnected. Your brain will believe that too. So really, age is as much a mental game as it is a physical one. And here's what I find inspiring. It's never too late. You could start today, right now. One tiny shift, better posture, more movement, new outfit choices, an intentional skincare routine, stress relief, and curiosity. And the results start stacking up faster than you think. The best part? People will notice. They'll say, "Wow, you look amazing. What's your secret?" And you'll know the truth. It's not a secret. It's psychology, self-awareness, and self-love, all wrapped into one. So before you go, take a little inventory. How many of these habits have quietly snuck into your life? The good news is, you have all the power in the world to flip the script. The future you is already waiting, and she's vibrant, confident, and timeless. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to share it with a friend who could use the reminder. And hey, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment down below. What's one habit you're going to change starting today? Let's grow together. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and stay young at heart.